in the drip when I stash, yeah. Ain't got time to chat, yeah. I'm running to the bag. Hold up, king, run it up, run it up.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Back at it again with another reaction video. Today, we're going to get into Bring Me the Horizon, Sleepwalking. This one's actually kind of old, March 4th, 2013. So that is quite the dated video. So I've done about 5 Bring Me the Horizon tracks now, and so far they're all fire. So a couple of the newer ones that I've heard, I don't know if that's going to have a different sound than this one. You know, how far have they evolved in their sound? But with a band this good, I'm sure they started out really good too. So I'm excited to jump into today's video. But before we do, make sure you hit that sub button with those notification bells so you don't miss a single video. And then up here, I have all my social media that I'm most active on. Yes, I make music, Spotify, Pandora, Google Play, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music, I'm there. Search your boy up. Links for that in the description down below. Click on it, come say what's up to your boy. Also, I will leave a card right here for music videos that I've done. If you want to see my music videos, go ahead and give it a click. With all that out of the way, let's jump right into it. Hope you're having a good day. Come by with your boy. Okay. Vibing with the melody already. It's like a sad but heartwarming melody.
My secrets are burning all from my heart and my bones catch a fever. When it cuts you off this deep, it's hard to find a way to.
I love his rasp. Ooh, the way they layered the vocals right there. Oh, dude, that was a nice little, like, heavy part and a smooth transition back into the singing. I love this band, dude. Such a good sound.
Wake up, take my hand and give me a reason to start again. Wake up, pull me out and give me a reason to start again.
Got a little intense there.
Time stands still.
Oh man. What I'm hoping is this builds up into a nice drop. Yes. So good. So wide right there. I love it. That's so catchy. Oh, yes. That's so good. Just repeated the chorus. Oh, I'm gonna play that back real quick. That was so good. Just repeated the chorus left to right to left. Oh, such a nice touch. So simple, but it just adds so much more. Okay, so their sound, it doesn't sound the same, but it does sound the same at the same time. So what I mean by that is their style and sounds the same today as it did, almost 10 years ago, but way more perfected, way more cleaner, way more like evolved, and they've just got it down. So they have the root of their sound, the melodies, the instruments, the guitars, like everything that they do, the effects that they do, some of the distortions, some of that is like in the core of their sound, and they've just kind of perfected it over the years, and it's become cleaner. And of course, they've made different songs. It's not like they sound the exact same, but their style, you know what I mean? It's not like they had like a heavily influenced electronic style and then they switched to like a more heavier metal style. Like the root of their sound is just evolved. So I really like that. It sounds familiar to me. Like when I hear, what was it, A Die For You? They just put that out like a month or two ago. That's one of their newer songs. And even though this song is a lot older, Sleepwalking, they have a familiar sound. So that's what I mean by like it's just evolved. Like it's the same style. So it's nice. It's not too far off of like one side. It's not two separate bands, I love his rasp. Ollie's singing voice is just so raspy, so raw and emotional. And like anytime he does a more sad song kind of like this, where it's a little bit more like intimate and kind of personal, that rasp and that voice just speaks so much more volume, and you can just feel the emotion more. You can feel like the pain. Like it's just so good. The chorus on here was very well done. The writing, I really liked the writing because the verses were not too relaxed. They were just relaxed enough to kind of take you out of the element of like an intense emotion. It was just like a chill ride. And then when the chorus drops, it dropped hard, but it wasn't an aggressive energy. Okay, so the drop itself was nice in terms of the way it was written. Was a nice, not a crazy buildup, but a nice medium buildup to a solid drop, but it was still almost kind of sad. The tones were a little bit like melancholy, kind of, he feels like he's sleepwalking, so it's not this high aggression or high energy type drop, but it just takes you away. It's one of those songs where you kind of just close your eyes. I wanted to close my eyes several times during this and just vibe. It's one of those. So I really enjoyed it. The mixing and the production on it was very good too. There was some subtle, like at the very end on that last chorus, just taking the chorus and repeating it, but in separate ears and throwing it in the back a little bit. Just that right there was so simple, but it had such a strong effect on kind of tugging at your experience, your listening experience, because it was something new, and it added almost more melody, but just little things like that I really appreciate in bands, because it makes it that much more valuable. Like I want to replay it again and again and again. And before I forget, I'm actually going to put this on the playlist, because while this isn't like a very aggressive song or a high energy song, it's very catchy and it does speak to me. That's been added to the playlist. So anyways, overall, I really enjoy Bring Me the Horizon. They are becoming one of my favorite bands, in my top 5 for sure. Like they just have a great sound, great lyrics, great writing. The way that they deliver this song is very smooth and easy. It's nothing off the walls crazy, and they have experimented from time to time. I mean, that song they did with Youngblood was a little bit different, but it's still, they played to their strengths, and they capitalized on their sound. Like they They are a band that have it figured out, and they're solid. So I enjoy Bring Me the Horizon. I'm looking forward to jumping into more reactions from them, because it's like every song I react to them, and it's going on my playlist. You know, they're one of those bands that I really vibe with. It's kind of my style, my sound that I really look for in music, or at least with like rock and like lighter metal, I guess you could say. Sometimes borderline light metal, but yeah, I really vibe with it. And the video kind of brings me back to like high school days. It's just kind of one of those simple music videos where, you know, the band's jamming in a room and there's a story being told with like actors. It's nothing complex, or, you know, they don't have makeup and special effects, stuff like that, but it's just real short and sweet, like the song. So I feel like they match that very well. But anyways, that'll do it for today's reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. Helps the channel grow, helps the algorithm. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support. As always, thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You guys are awesome. You know what to do. Leave some comments in the comment section down below. New bands, new genres, new artists, new songs. Whatever you guys want me to get into, the comment section is for you all. Let me know what you thought about this particular song. I know I have a lot of Bring Me the Horizon fans, and this is an older song by them. Let me know what you prefer, their older music or their newer music. Me personally, I don't have a preference yet. I don't know if I will, because I kind of like their sound wherever they are, really, at least so far. So some bands, you know, I prefer the older sound. Some bands I prefer the newer sound. This band so far, I just prefer their sound. So anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm sending positive vibes your way, and until next time, I'm out. Let's get this bag.
Tower over these rappers just like the Eiffel. I'm probably in the scope, but in a scope, not talking rifles. My competition's depressing, I really got no rivals. They only start dissing me when they feeling suicidal. Someone check the vitals. I'm going places with my brothers like Wayne's. This my Marshall Mathers flow. It be going through changes. I've been growing and changing.